This is the moment Deirdre Diener hopes will turn her dreams into a reality.
I have waited my whole life, and I'm starting to get really nervous.
Then we can see the air bubbles.
She's undergoing IVF, in vitro fertilization, to become a mom. But this isn't exactly how Deirdre thought her journey to motherhood would begin.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh.
Good luck.
Look at this.
That is amazing. It's beautiful.
It will still be several days before she finds out if the procedure was successful.
So 10 days. 10 days is going to be a long time.
She's hoping to join a growing number of women who are doing it all on their own, becoming single mothers by choice.
Thank you.
You wrote that you woke up at 42 and suddenly the dream of motherhood had slipped through your fingers.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Being a single mother by choice, I've met a lot of women that have the same story. So for me, it was, I believed that it would be there. And I thought, I'll find the guy, we'll have the white picket fence, it's there. But right now I'm on my career path. And unfortunately, it was like, well, wow, life, just fast forward, now I'm 42, is it even a possibility?
Deirdre spent her 20s and 30s climbing the corporate ladder, but the marketing exec says she also had ambitions to become a mother.
My mother is the reason for that.
And how did she react when you said, Mom, I'm gonna be a single mom by choice?
I remember hearing a long pause on the phone, and I'm like, oh, she doesn't buy in, like she's upset about this. And then I heard a gasp, and she started to cry. And she's like, this is the thing that I wanted for you more than anything in life. And it was at that moment it all started.
Did people try to dissuade you?
Oh yeah, I had a couple people. A person that I had worked with in a previous life, and he said, are you doing the right thing for the child by having a child on your own? I'm like, what do you mean by that?
And so what did you say?
This kid is going to be loved greater than any other child in the world, full stop, end of story.
Why not adopt?
I really wanted the opportunity to carry a child, to have that experience, to have that connection.
Deirdre's doctor told her her eggs were less viable because of her age, so she quickly made the hard decision to use donor eggs instead.
There was a moment where I was sad, but I was 42.
Yeah.
So I had to be realistic. And at the end of the day, it was just about having a baby.
Let's talk about the financial burden, because thank goodness you had the means, but this is cost prohibitive for a lot of people.
Here's where my career actually worked in my favor. I was able to afford pretty much everything because I had worked so hard. I had set aside funds. So when they had said this is going to be about $15,000, I was lucky enough to be able to proceed with that.
And you called it the best investment of your life.
You know, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, you can buy stuff. I was able to drive my dream and invest in a human being.
10 days after her IVF procedure, Deirdre gets the phone call she's been waiting for.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
You are pregnant.
I felt like a unicorn.
You have made my life.
This is so surreal.
Deirdre is overjoyed,
That's crazy.
but she's also keenly aware of what it means to be doing this alone.
There is a courage component, and I think that's what maybe makes some women not so sure they can do this. Can I do it on my own? I'm a one-person band, if you will.
There's no sleeping in while your spouse takes care of the baby.
But I like to call it, I'm CEO of my own operation. I get to call the shots. Hi, I'm Deirdre. Are you Sarah? It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for doing this. This is my Single Moms by Choice group. We get together on a monthly basis, and it's a support group as well as information group.
While medical breakthroughs may have made it easier to become a single mom by choice, women have been making this decision for decades. One of them is Jane Mattis.
You can be a single parent, but you can't parent alone. You really need a support system. It could be friends, relatives, other single mothers by choice.
Jane founded a group by that same name in 1981 from this living room when her son Eric was just 1.
When we first started, we got a lot of pushback, particularly from men's organizations. in terms of how dangerous and terrible it would be for the children, and that turned out not to be true.
When Eric was a teenager, he and Jane were actually interviewed by ABC News about their unique family.
Was there ever any time, or has there been any time when you wish you had a dad?
No, not really.
Today, Eric is 38 years old, married, and proud of his mother.
I experienced a female role model who did it all. She had the job, she brought in the money, and she raised me.
While he cherishes some aspects of being raised by a single mom, he also talks frankly about the challenges.
I missed out on potentially having a little more experience with social skills, things that I would have picked up on from watching two parents interact. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair to draw conclusions from that because there's a lot of two-parent households that are dysfunctional.
I tell Lily that we have a special family, that I wanted her more than anything in the whole wide world.
Girls can also catch colds, which can be deadly. Don't let them disappear.
Kayla Causey is still in the thick of single parenting a young child. Her daughter Lily is 8 years old.
One mom is enough, or one dad.
As long as you have love, right, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't delay having a child for a career. I just never met the right guy. I didn't want to settle for somebody who wasn't the right person.
Kay was 39 when she gave birth to Lily.
I think families have a different definition now. There are two dads, two moms, one dad.
But Kay was surprised when she learned that New Jersey law didn't define family the way she did. At one point, she was denied coverage for her fertility treatments.
New Jersey fertility law, as it existed, said a man and a woman have to be trying for a year in order to get coverage. And so that excluded single women and excluded gay women.
So she took her fight to the State House and worked with her representatives to update the law. Kay's family is about to grow once again.
Soon, we're gonna have a third person in the house, and he's a really funny guy.
When I least expected it, the right guy showed up. The decision to be a single mom by choice doesn't mean you're gonna be single forever. It means that you have the ability to wait for the right guy.
Whose belly is this?
As for Deirdre,
You want to say hi to Juju?
she's now a mother to 6-month-old Kelsey.
The name actually means brave.
How do you plan to tell Kelsey about, Mom, where did I come from? Where's Dad?
Yeah. Well, I think the number one is being open and honest. Mommy wanted you in her life, but the thing is she needed help from other people. I want her to be proud of how she was created and brought into this universe. For never before in story or rhyme, not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend.
What a lucky girl she is.
I'm the lucky one. I'm totally the lucky one.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.